What's good, Vigilantes? This is Derek Miner, and today we're going to talk about negative self-talk. So if I could tell you one of the things that has literally destroyed my confidence over time has been negative self-talk. And I didn't realize I was doing this until probably maybe 2 or 3 years ago. There would be times I had some of the greatest successes, but I had some of the worst emotional moments. I felt like I was a failure. I felt like I wasn't achieving anything. People would say, you're doing so good, I don't see how you could look at yourself like this. And it was because I had begun to train myself this way from a youth. Sometimes our circumstances hold us back, but sometimes we hold us back. There was times where, my circumstances were in the way and there were people that were blocking some of my successes, but I finally got to where I wanted to go, and I realized that my mind was still stuck. I still felt like I was underachieving. But that also clued me into something else. My outside circumstances should have never dictated how I seen myself. Because the truth is, when I'm walking in my purpose, I can do anything. Like my purpose, the thing that I was created to do, like making music and inspiring people, when I'm walking in that, my outside circumstances don't stand a chance. If I have things from the world that are telling me I can't do it, and then I reinforce those thoughts by telling myself I can't do it, then guess what? Man, we in a bad shape. So here's a few tips. First, you need to identify when you're talking to yourself negatively. So I would literally reflect on the things I would say to myself. So if I made a mistake in music, or if I made a mistake, just in everyday life, I stopped calling myself, oh, stupid Derek. Derek, you crazy. Why you do that? I stopped saying that to myself. Number 2 is I start asking myself, are these even rational thoughts, right? So the thoughts that's like, man, you're not successful. Well, what is success? Start asking myself, questioning myself, what is success? What is failure? Are you alive? Because if you are, then you're okay. But then a key tip would be this. The things that I would say to myself, if I wouldn't say them to a friend, then that means I don't need to say them to myself. It's easy for us to be more kind to other people than it is to be to ourselves, because a lot of us want to be heroes or vigilantes, right? So when we see someone hurt, we want to inspire them. We want to encourage them. But then when it comes to us, we don't want to do that. We want to say, oh man, I knew they was right. Nah, we have to do what the Bible would say David did. He said he encouraged himself in the Lord. This week, I want you to talk to yourself nice. Tell yourself good things. I want you to talk to yourself like you're your best friend.